Good afternoon, YouTube. How's it going, guys? We made some big things happen today. I'm excited coming to you live, as always, from San Diego, California. I didn't want to wait. I couldn't wait. I wanted to go live. I wanted to talk to you guys about this vehicle. We are now sitting, as you can see, it looks a little bit different. We're sitting in the new vehicle. We made some things happen. We had another live stream. We were kicking around some ideas of what vehicle we were going to get. Here it is. This is it. We made some things happen. We just closed on this vehicle. And as the title says, it is not clickbait. That's real title. This was not what I was expecting. I did not initially come into the dealership looking for this vehicle. I'm going to let someone see if they can guess what this is. Scuba music. Wow, you work fast. I need a vehicle to get to work. I need a vehicle to do my delivery and stuff. I was taking Ubers. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Let me know where you're watching from. This is big. I really Rideshare 2K, Tesla Model 3. Wouldn't that be sick if this was a Model 3? This is not a Model 3. Maybe somewhere down the road, but this is big, and I'm really happy with this purchase. Alexis, thanks for joining from Kansas. And this was not what I was expecting. As you guys know, the 2010 Dodge Caliber is officially dead. The garage showed me a picture of the engine, the actual inside of the Caliber. It had a hole through the top of the engine. He's like, I was like, what is that? He's like, you blew something right out of the top of the engine. There was an actual hole through the metal with oil everywhere. It was a complete mess. So I'll tell you what's happening with the Caliber as well. But this was not what we were expecting. I'm going to show you a little bit around this vehicle, show you some of the features, and tell you what vehicle this is. Is it still on the 805 North, somebody just said. Rough soccer, no, we got it towed to the garage immediately. So enough waiting. What vehicle did we get? Well, we went into the dealership looking for two Volkswagen Passat. I'm sorry, not Passats, Jettas. We were looking at a 2017, which had 13,000 miles, very low. A little bit higher asking price. I think they were asking 13,000 for it. And it had cloth seats and no sunroof. Okay. The other Jetta we were looking at was a 2015. A little higher miles. It had like 30-some thousand miles, 31,000. It had the leather. It had a moonroof. So a nice trim package. A couple years older, but the miles were still low, in the 30s. That car has plenty of miles on it. Are you ready? The vehicle that we went with was a 2015 Passat. We didn't even get the Jetta. There it is. We didn't even get the Jetta. This is a 2015 Volkswagen Passat, and it has, the sun's blowing it out. This has the leather. I will clarify. It's leatherette. It's leatherette. The Passat does have the option to have full leather. This is a leatherette. It's really nice looking. I don't even care if it's a leatherette. It looks pristine. It looks incredible compared to the Dodge Caliber. I couldn't do the cloth. The 2017 Jetta was really low on miles, 13,000 miles, but the trim package, it just didn't wow me. It was the cloth. My brightness on my screen's going down. I hope we don't lose you guys. Rideshare 2K, Uber Select. I checked, and apparently this does not qualify for Uber Select for some reason. It's a black exterior, and I'll show you guys here in a little bit. But the cabin, I'll switch this around. We're going to show you the car here in just a moment. But the cabin is gorgeous. I did not think I was going to get a Passat. I was going there for the Jettas, and I drove both of those Jettas, but I actually also drove this Passat. And I tell you what, guys, as soon as I got in this vehicle, I was blown away. I'm not a car guy, right? I'm not an engineer. All I want is something that looks nice, that's reliable, and again, it's comfortable, right? This blew me away because it's so much comfier than the Jetta. Now, the specs on it, this is actually only 3 inches wider than the Dodge Caliber, but hey, I feel like it makes a difference. It looks fantastic. There's plenty of headroom plenty of width here for me and a passenger. The cabin, the driver's seat area, there's plenty of leg room. This really wowed me versus the Jetta. I mean, my legs were kind of touching the sides of the Jetta, you know, the frame of this driver's seat. In this Passat, I have plenty of room, plenty of leg room underneath, and it has a lot of amenities. Let's go through some of these amenities. Firstly, it does have, you can see in the back in the sun, I'll get you a better angle. This has a leatherette. Let's just take you guys with me. Let's go. Let's check out this vehicle. Bear with me. I know it's shaking a bunch. Okay, let's flip you guys around here. Okay. Oh, I know the sun's probably blowing it out. Let me see if I can increase my screen brightness. Oh, my screen brightness is all the way up. Okay. So here is the dash area. It's got the nice little clock accent, nice silver accents. You know, it's kind of what you'd expect. But check this out. This center console, and I know there's still stuff laying all around, guys. You're going to see my energy drinks here. But this center console is super wide, and it really conveys kind of a luxury cruiser for me. This being so wide, it felt like a premium. I mean, this is a premium. This is a nice vehicle. It really conveyed the premium ride. This is so wide. Hey, all things Cleveland, $10 super chat. You are awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Any super chats are going to be going towards this unexpected expense. I got a great price. I'll tell you the price too, guys. I'll be transparent. I'll tell you the price in a second. This center console is super wide. Look at this. It's a nice console. It's got these nice silver accents. And again, I'm sorry that I know the sun up here is really blowing out the picture. This is all the leatherette up here. Again, the Passat does have an option for real leather in the highest trim package. But I mean, hey, this, from me, this leatherette is fantastic. This vehicle has 31,000 miles. This is a 2015, solid on miles. Guys, my Caliber had 130,000 miles. I'm now in a vehicle with 100,000 less miles on it. I'm happy with 31,000. You know, for a 2015 in my price range, I'm happy with 30,000 miles. It's still got plenty of, look at these accents. I love these kind of metallic silver accents. See if I can get you a shot of the leatherette a little bit better. I want to take, let's take you around the back. Check it out. Check it out. I love this. Look how premium this, I know it's probably dark, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's probably super dark. But imagine this is, you know, if I'm taking passengers, you can see, look at this, the metal accents that the Jetta didn't have, or maybe the one with the leatherette did. It's got these great accents. I'm gonna show you the inside first before we get into the outside. But you enter the vehicle, see, there's a decent shot of it. Up here is probably better. There we go. Look at that. The leatherette is super taut, right? It's real tight. There's no sagging. I mean, for me, that looks fantastic. I don't even care if it's leatherette. It looks great. Look how premium this is. I love this. And I think I got a great deal on it for 31,000 miles. 2015, it runs great. 170 horsepower. I believe there's some turbo on it. Again, I'm not a car guy. I know there's 170 horsepower. There's a nice shot of the leatherette. You can see how nice that looks, right? Again, you got more metal accents right there on the opposite. These metal accents kind of remind me of a BMW. I know some of the newer BMW, even the 3 Series, have these nice metal accents. I mean, and hey, it's plastic. It's a plastic piece, but I mean, it looks very nice. That's kind of silver there. Here's another shot for you guys. All things Cleveland, nice car, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Okay, let's show you the outside a little bit. See if I can get you a little bit more of the cabin. There's the cabin shot. And I still got stuff laying around. I got to put my dash cam in. There's a nice little cabin. Look at that. I think that's pretty slick looking, guys. And the reason we went with this, again, if you're just joining, thanks for being here. I'm showing you guys my 2015 Volkswagen Passat. You can see this trim level is the Limited SE. That's the trim level. See, it has, see, this is great. These little things that I really liked. It's got the lit turn signals. I don't know if it's LED, but it's got the illuminated turn signals. Again, all this molding around, really nice. Check out these wheels. I'm not sure the size of these wheels, but there you can see the wheels. Silver Fox, thanks for being here. That's what I'm looking for my wife to do Uber. Guys, I took a couple Ubers, obviously in between the dealership, and everyone had great things to say about Volkswagen. Drivers were telling me good things. You know, drivers were telling me that, you know, they've had Volkswagens and they were happy with it. Here's the front. Now, I love LEDs. That's a halogen light. I would love to have the LED daytime running lights, so maybe I'll change out these headlights. But hey, I mean, that's not a deal breaker. It's you know, I just like the crisp whiteness of LEDs. This is a black vehicle. I think that comes across okay on the video, but this is a black vehicle. Here's the front of the other side here. Again, 2015 Volkswagen Jetta. It's got 31,000 miles. Here's the price. I'll tell you the price now, guys. And these accents. I'm really excited for this vehicle. Really, really excited, guys. Silver Fox, what do you get for gas mileage? I think it was high 20s, 28 or something, city. 30, maybe 31 highway. I did look at that. I mean, I'm probably misquoting, but it was fine. You know, I don't want anything that's in the low 20s, and this was fine. There's a few little dots, right? There's a few little dots. I think I can wipe that out. But so, what's the price, Mike? What's the price? Tell us the price. For any car people in here, 2015 Volkswagen Passat, 31,000 miles. Limited SE trim package with the leatherette. What do you guys think? All Things Cleveland, I did miss your message earlier. I've been watching your struggle. Glad you got something nice, so there's a little something for gas. All Things Cleveland, I do really appreciate that super chat again, man. Rough Soccer said, but leatherette is good if you're using it for Uber and Lyft. Think about that too. It's not as expensive, this leather, and I try to get a deal because it's leatherette and not leather on reducing the price. But like Rough Soccer mentioned, if I'm doing this for rideshare, it's not true leather. So if something does, God forbid, happen to it, if it gets torn or whatnot, it's not a $3,000 option from the dealership, right? Okay, here's the price. We ended up paying $11,680. $11,680 for this vehicle. Here's the back, guys. And you can see up here, this is the TSI. TSI Volkswagen Passat. Oh wow, you guys are guessing high. 1450, 15, 17. We got it for $11,680. 2015 limited clean car. I should mention that. Clean Carfax, guys. Clean Carfax. No structural damages. No accidents reported. This was a leased vehicle from VW. Clean Carfax. I agree with you guys. I see you saying that we got a great deal. I mean, again, I'm not a mechanic, but I feel very confident. By the way, Kelly Blue Book on this car for a 2015 Passat with about 31,000 miles. KBB puts it at $11,600 to about $14,000. We got this on the absolute low end of the KBB book value. Really, really happy, guys. I'm really happy with this. It drives fantastic. You can see here the TSI. And notice it's not the, what is it? The TDI. The TDI, you may remember, was the diesel that Volkswagen got in trouble with the EPA for having fraudulent sensors on their diesel. I made sure it was not the TDI. It's a TSI. It's not involved. Especially here in California, you have to have a smog test. I don't believe that would pass smog test. I'm not sure, but it's a TSI. Silver Fox, nice. I appreciate that, Silver Fox. We got this 11,680, and actually I paid an extended warranty. So here's a peace of mind, guys. This is a used vehicle, right? This is 2015. I'll show you the inside again. Thanks for being here, guys. For everyone that's just joining. Oh, it's gonna beep on us. I guess we don't need the engine on, do we? Let's turn the engine off. Oh, that's another thing, guys. Check this out. I feel like I'm amazed by the most simple things because I've had a base model Caliber. It's got push to start. You can't see it. It's right there. It's right there. It's getting blown out from the sun. It's got push to start, which I think is like magic compared to the Dodge Caliber. Silver Fox, how did you get so lucky? I just did car searches. I got this one off cargurus.com. I checked cars.com. I checked a few other sites. This was in a dealership up in Del Mar, California. It's about 20 minutes north of me. And again, it's all I did was I checked their asking price, the miles, the year, shot for comps, comparables. I looked at the KBV value. The KBV value is great because you can enter in the year, the make, the model, and the miles, and it'll give you a expected dollar amount. So I knew we were getting on the low end of that, 11.6 or so. So I knew I was getting a good deal. And again, this trim package, guys, I love this leatherette. Great condition. Look at this great condition. I'm obviously super excited about it. So if anyone's thinking I'm way too excited about it, you're probably right. I'm super excited. Super excited about this vehicle. It looks great. It drives fantastic. It's got pretty low miles, 31,000. I only paid 11,684, which is right in my budget. Because this was an unexpected expense, right? It's not like I was ready to drop another 18,000, which is what the Caliber cost. And for me, I was open to really all makes and models. I'm not really one to be super crazy. I need this certain manufacturer. I will give one small shout out to Del Mar Motor Cars. I wanted to make this an official sponsored video to maybe get a lower price, but the price was somewhat set close to asking, but they did knock off a bit for me. The only negative about this car is it is black, and I really like white or silver. The reason why black may be an issue is because, I mean, hey, Mike, it never rains in California. What are you worried about? It's a little dusty, and black shows dirt like none other. I'm sure that's no secret. Everyone knows black shows dirt really easily. I mean, we just drove it once today, and you can see there's dirt, that film. You know, but hey, that's expected with the black vehicle. Oh, another thing is with black is when you dry a black vehicle, if you're not super careful, you can get swirling, circular swirling marks in the paint on the clear coat. If you're not careful, if you're not using an absolute super clean microfiber cloth. So there's that. I saw really a little bit of swirling on the hood, but I mean, come on, you got to have your nose to the car to really see that. So I'll bring us back one more time inside the vehicle. Oh, as far as body damage, there's no body damage on this vehicle. I did notice one little cosmetic ding. You can see it right there. You can see how the light bounces off of that and kind of warps it. Really, really little dot right there. But other than that, I mean, there's no body damage. Again, it's clean Carfax. Really, really wanted to ensure it was a clean Carfax, and it is. All right, let's bring you guys back inside here, where I can see your comments a little bit better. And feel free to give me some comments. Okay, one moment here, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. Bear with me. I'm putting the little... Okay, and we're back. Oh, there's the color is a little bit better now as far as the interior. Okay, hopefully this thing doesn't fall. Okay, great. Oh, another thing. Let me turn this on real quick. Just raise myself up here. Okay, great. Another thing I didn't mention is talking about options. This car has power front, back, and tilt. I mean, the Caliber had manual. Oh, I didn't show you the trunk. Silver Fox says the trunk space is big. It is. I mean, you guys know what a trunk looks like. It's a pretty big trunk. This driver's seat is power front, back, and tilt, and lumbar support. And as someone who has some low back pain here and there, I really do like the lumbar support. Rideshare Dan, nice ride, Mike. I really appreciate that. Rideshare Dan, thank you. I think I got a great deal. The trim package in here is great. The miles per gallon seemed good. Clean Carfax. We got it for $11,680. It was in the budget. The monthly payments was good. It's got Bluetooth. Now it doesn't have a moonroof. You know, I really wanted the moonroof, but hey, I'm not gonna not get the vehicle just because it doesn't have a moonroof there. So, do you guys have any questions on this vehicle? It does not qualify for Lift Lux or Select. A-Rob, you're correct. Only X, no Select. And A-Rob said, I think you said, I told you to get a Corolla. Yeah, I think they did have some Corollas there at the dealership. I didn't see, I think it was either too high, their asking price, I believe is why we didn't even look at Corollas. Excuse me. Rough Soccer, there's a touchless car wash off 5th and Washington. Yeah, I think we're going to go touchless. Oh my gosh. We're going to go touchless with this one, I believe. The Caliber, I sent that through the soft touch, which I think soft touch are fine. Now, I know people say, and it's very true, if there's debris in the soft touch mats, you know, the little mat things, it can scratch your clear coat. Hey Rob, get an unlimited car wash. See, now I'm thinking about that. With the Caliber, I didn't. And we have a video, by the way, which I'll link above after this, actually over here, talking about car washes. Since this car is black, I believe I'm going to be getting a unlimited car wash package, right? Because I think it'll make more sense now. A-Rob says brand new is 16 grand for the Passat. I think this limited is even higher than 16, I believe. I think this is 22 new, the limited SE. It's a 1.8T turbo. So I believe it is 22 new. Oh, Silver Fox, your audio cut out for a second. Must be maybe a connection thing. I'm not sure there. If we still have issues, let me know. Rough Soccer said, I didn't know Del Mar had a lot of dealerships. Got to check them out. Yeah, it was a little dealership. You know, it wasn't one of these behemoths with hundreds of cars. It was a smaller place. Here's a tip for you guys. This is only the second time that I've purchased a vehicle. The first time when I was, 21 or so, 21, 22, and I had a lot of help. You know, my dad came with me. Research what I talked about, comparables, options, right? You know you're going to be able to get it for a little bit cheaper. Listing price, asking price is always higher. Check out different dealerships, obviously, right? Go toward different cars in the area. I was going to mention one more thing for you guys about shopping. I'm forgetting though. No worries. A-Rob says, and a toll pass if your state has it. You know, I'm sure they have a toll pass. I haven't taken really many, if at all, toll roads here in California. East and west, it's the 8. North and south, it's the 5 and the 805. The 5 and the 805, there we go. The 5 and the 805 north and south. So I haven't taken too many toll roads though. Hey Rob, when buying a car for rideshare, you have to imagine sitting in it for a long time, and for traffic. And for traffic here in San Diego, you have to imagine sitting in it for a long time. Now we're not, we're talking maybe an hour for my commute versus 30 minutes with no traffic. But yes, imagine I'm driving for my commute, I'm driving for delivery, I'm driving for rideshare. Now with this, I have to imagine what I want to do it, use it more for rideshare or delivery. Remember, we have to get our profile squared away with the PA DMV to be on Uber. And I called the DMV in PA last week, and for Pennsylvania, I have to go through a lawyer to get a reportable offense removed from my record. The DMV doesn't do it. They said, no, you have to contact the lawyer. They have to issue something to the DMV requesting that. But I can do Lyft though. I'm still good on Lyft. I'll have to get this inspected and added on to Lyft. I'm gonna probably go do that today, get this Lyft inspection done. Add this to my Amazon. Actually, I don't even know if I need to add this to my Amazon profile because the app just lets me go online. I'm not sure how that works. I have to make sure I iron that out. The same with DoorDash. If I have to add a vehicle or if I can just drive as is, I'll have to figure that out for DoorDash. Any questions about the car, guys? I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes. You guys are awesome. Let me just say something. Our channel has been on YouTube since January of 2017. We have 5,400 subscribers, over 300 videos, and almost 1 million views. Yeah, A-Rob, no moonroof. I know. I would I would love a moonroof. Convertible would be crazy, but hey. We've done a lot of videos, and those have all featured or centered around the Dodge Caliber, the 2010 Dodge Caliber. So it's kind of fitting because we've expanded the channel from just rideshare to talking about the gig economy. So there's been a big change there. I think maybe this is, almost symbolic of a new chapter on the channel. We're going in a bigger direction, so now we have a bigger car. We have a nicer car. And I'm going to take very good care of this. Do what I need to do maintenance-wise on this vehicle. This is a very nice vehicle. All Things Cleveland, been with you since you started. Yes, you have. I see you all the time. I appreciate you being here as always. Rideshare Dan says, I have a moonroof on my 16 Focus. God, I love the moonroof. I wish, but that's okay. I got windows. It'll do. It'll do. Hey, Rob, hope you get as much out of this Volkswagen as you did with the Dodge. AZ Driver, you joined a little late. We got a 2015 Volkswagen Passat, 31,000 miles. We paid $11,680 for it. It's got a limited package. The trim package is the limited model. It's 170 horsepower, 1.8T is the model, and I love it. The trim is fantastic. It's bigger than the Jettas we're looking at. So yeah, guys, this could be symbolic. Actually, I think it is symbolic of a new chapter, a new direction, a direction of growth. To continue to guys help. Time out. To continue helping you guys make the most money in the gig economy, maximizing all of our earnings per hour, all of that, you guys know. But I'm excited to see where the channel goes, where the journey goes in the gig economy with this new vehicle. We're in a new state now. We're in California now. We moved from Pennsylvania, from Pittsburgh. And this is a nice cruiser. There's no hills. There's no crazy windy roads like we had in Pittsburgh. So this cruiser is nice. A-Rob, tint the windows. Yeah, I don't think there's any tint really on it. If there is, it's really faint. See, I didn't have the Dodge Caliber tinted. And if I do tint this one, it'll be, medium. I don't like the super, super dark tint. My brother's Jeeps have been tinted, and the visibility is definitely hampered at night with the tint. A-Rob, but California tax is worse than PA. Yeah, there's some high taxes here. There's high cost of living, absolutely. But if I do tint these windows, which could be nice, I'll do a medium tint, nothing too crazy. Instead of a moonroof, you now have a moonlight. From the The cosmetic lighting? I'm definitely missing that reference. Rideshare Dan, do you need a business license to rideshare in Cali? Yes, for most areas, you will need a business license. You have to check though, because the base is. I think we're good now. We got a phone call. Now we're back. We're talking about business license. Yes, generally you need a business license here in California. Depends on what county you drive in. You know, do some research there. I know Uber has some resources there. Quest 360, thanks for being here. What was the price of the car? This was $11,680. It's a 2015, a Volkswagen Passat, 31,000 miles. Hey guys, before we go, I see 14 people in here. If you haven't done so already, if you like the car, if you're enjoying the live stream, if you like the content here on the channel, can you please leave a like on this video? It takes 2 seconds on your way out. Shows me that you get value in this live stream and the content here on the channel. Gets more people in here, more eyes on the channel, more people on the Your Driver Mike team. And of course, it boosts us in YouTube's mighty algorithm. If you could please leave a like on this video. We got another minute here or so. Rough Soccer, fresh new start in a sweet ride in SoCal. I really appreciate, by the way, I really appreciate you guys saying that it's a nice ride. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel that I actually picked a nice vehicle, that I'm, you know, that it's a nice car, you know, because with a lot of things, with purchases, you want to make sure that you're not, you know, seeing things through rose-colored glasses, making things seem better than they actually are, actually getting a good deal versus what you think is a good deal. So it's nice to hear that you guys like the car, that you feel like it's a nice looking car. I do think it's a very nice looking car, and that we got a good deal. So I appreciate those kind words, guys. A-Rod, then a Dodge. Yes, nicer than the Dodge, yeah. I'll give you that. It's easily nicer than the Dodge Caliber, which was plastic everywhere, cloth. But hey, I mean, it was my first car out of college. Nothing wrong with a base model car. Because think about it, if you go in a base model car, you may have more money for other things. Hey, we all spend our money differently, so nothing wrong with that. I gotta go, guys. 19 people in here. I hate leaving you right now. Not as reliable as a Honda. AZ Driver, yeah, we did do a walk around view. Just rewind the stream a little bit, you'll see that. I have heard good things about VW. I had an Uber driver tell me he had an e-Golf, and some other people have been talking about the German engineering, by the way. This is made in the US, I believe, in Tennessee, from an article that I read. You know, there's German engineering, but I believe it's manufactured in the US, in Tennessee is what I read. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Post any questions that we haven't covered, anything else down in the comments. I'm excited. I'm excited to get in this car and drive it. You know, I approach the vehicle, I walk up to the vehicle, and it's really nice to say that's your vehicle, right? It's very very nice car. Oh, AZ Driver, Toyota over Honda. I see. See, I'm not even like that kind of car guy to talk about all that stuff, but I'm really humbled that you guys are here. I'm really humbled that this. Now it's an unexpected expense, but it's within our budget, so I feel fine about the numbers and the monthly payments. So that's that, guys. I appreciate you being here. Post any other comments, questions down in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next one.